Hey kids, Pastor Jim here. Thanks for clicking over to our YouTube channel to see this week's message for the youth and kids of Atkinson Congregational Church. I'm Pastor Jim. Very glad that you could join me this morning or this afternoon or this evening or whenever it is that you're watching this. Every week we put together a message that's just for you. You know, when we start worship at church, we always say these words: no matter who you are or where you are on life's journey, you are welcome here. And that's what I want to talk about this morning. Welcome. That word welcome, what do you think it means? I mean, you've probably heard it plenty of times before. You might have seen it around town lately. Sometimes when a place that's been closed opens back up again, you'll see a sign that says, "Welcome back." Restaurants and stores that have been closed for a long time because of COVID-19 are eager to welcome people back. And sometimes when someone you love has been on a long trip, when they get back, you make up a sign and you hold it up that says, "Welcome home." Maybe in front of your house, you have a mat like this that says, "Welcome," a little entrance mat. Maybe you've seen celebrities on TV being welcomed with a big red carpet. Welcome in the dictionary is called a friendly greeting, or as someone or something that is gladly received. When we welcome others, we communicate to them that they are valued and we're glad to see them or be with them. Sometimes, though, these kinds of signs and words can be a little deceiving. We might say welcome, but only receive people under certain conditions. These signs around town might welcome people back into the stores, but only if you're wearing a mask and only if you haven't been sick lately. The doormat might say welcome, but maybe not if you smell bad or if you're trying to sell something. You know, even in our nation's history, we see a lot of mixed messages about welcome. Who knows what this is? That's right. It's the Statue of Liberty. It stands in a harbor outside of New York City, right by a place called Ellis Island. The statue is a symbol of freedom, and it even has a poem on it welcoming people who are tired and yearn to be free. It was the first thing a lot of immigrants saw when they moved to the United States from other countries. But they would pass through this processing place called Ellis Island, and there they were screened, and sometimes they were sent back home if they didn't have good health or plans on what they were going to do or even enough money. And even if they made it through, these immigrants, well, they were often not treated very good by the other people who were already here. Sometimes Americans refused to give them jobs or food or a place to stay. I wish that were ancient history, but it still happens today. Some people don't want to welcome others who aren't like them. Unfortunately, this can even happen in our churches. We might say we welcome everyone, but if we look at people a certain way, they might feel like they're being treated badly, or they might feel cast out, like outcasts. That's not what Jesus wanted. To be sure, we need to make sure we stay safe. We just can't throw open the doors to our houses to anyone who might walk in and do something evil. We do want to wear masks and make sure we're feeling healthy for the sake of other people, and we need to monitor the situation in our country. However, we're called to communicate to others that they are gladly received, that they are welcomed. Jesus told us that when we receive and welcome others, it's like we're welcoming him. And welcoming, Jesus said, the one who sent him. Well, that's God. He said that we will receive blessing for welcoming others, whoever they are. You know, Jesus had a reputation for welcoming people who might otherwise be looked down upon. He demonstrated love for children, even though in his time children weren't very much valued. He went to people who were sick and hurting, outcasts of society, and those who had done wrong. And Jesus cared for them and loved them and welcomed them into God's family. Now we can get really rejoiceful about that because we know that he also welcomes us. Because Jesus wants us all to be part of the kingdom of heaven. His arms are wide open for us to rush into his blessed embrace. We also know that he wants us to help others. Now, We might not be able to give hugs to everybody right now, but we can still invite people to church and invite people to learn more about Jesus and give them a hearty wave and a welcome when they come. Maybe we can't welcome folks into our homes right now, but we can send cards. We can call them. We can FaceTime them. We can remind others that they're valued and they're loved. And of course, the best thing we can do is pray. Ask God to bring people into God's family and give thanks for helping us to be part of it. So why don't we say a word of prayer right now? Join me, please, in prayer. Dear God, thank you for welcoming us into your family. We know that you value and care for all people. Help us to be welcoming to others and to demonstrate your love to those in our lives. Thank you for your love. We love you, God. And we thank you for the gift of Jesus. And we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Well, kids, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're going to have a great week, enjoying your summer. And I'll see you back again next Sunday with a new message from the Light on the Hill, Atkinson Congregational Church. Bye-bye. Blessings on your week.